For this core and glute workout, you are going to need a band. It can be light to medium, not too heavy, and a block. Okay, so grab those pieces of equipment and we're going to start on the floor. You're going to place the block between your thighs, just above your knees and below your groin. So somewhere where you can grab on with the meat of your thighs. Now you're going to do this a high plank or low plank, your choice. I'm going to go into a low plank with my palms on the floor, my elbows directly below my wrists. Now straighten out your legs into a low plank. From here, you're either going to stay or you're going to rock forward onto your toes so your nose goes past your thumbs and back. So that's 1. We're going to do 15 like this. 2, keep your bum down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop your knees, take the block out. Place it underneath your left knee. So now your left knee's on the block, your feet are hanging, they're not touching, and your right leg is hovering. So you're going to start with the right knee equal to the left. You're going to lower it so the right knee touches, and then you're going to hike it up. Lower and touch the floor with your knee and hike it up. So you got 15 of these. So 1, 2, so we're getting movement through the hips. 4, if you have wrist issues, you can put your hands in fists. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch over to the other side. It should feel nice on the hips. If you really tighten your low back, you may not get as big of range of motion. So touch your knee to the floor and hike it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Sit on your bum, grab onto your block, place it back between your thighs again. You're going to lift your legs up. We're going to go into a boat pose. So your shins are parallel to the floor, as close as you can get them. Shoulders are back. Once you've set that, you can take your hands off, squeeze the block, pull up the pelvic floor. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds and breathe. That's 5. That's 10. Keep pulling the chest up. If you have the range of motion, you can bring your arms up by your ears for the last 10 seconds. 5, squeeze the block. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. You're going to grab the band now. I'm going to put the block off to the side. And you're going to put the band around your knees. So slide it around your feet. And up to your knees. The first thing we're going to do is stretch the hip flexors. We just worked them in the last couple exercises or the last boat pose. Okay, so above the knees, feet are shoulder width apart. Bring the heels so that you can touch them with your hands, and then give a little bit of a stretch to the band. Good. From here, you're going to lift your hips up, bring your arms over top of your head, stretch your hip flexors here, squeeze your bum, and then lower back down. Okay, so you're going to exhale, lift up, 2, 3, push your hips up as much as you can, 4, 5, 6. Now when you're lifting up your hips, think about pushing your heels into the ground and squeezing your butt cheeks together. 8. So it's more glutes working first, then hamstrings second. Last one. Okay, now you're going to keep your hips up here. The band's got a slight stretch to it. Put your hands on your hip bones. Now you can bring your feet in slightly closer, roll your shoulders back so you feel like you're secure. We're going to extend out one leg without dropping the hips. So extend your left leg, don't let the hip drop, put it back down. Other side, 2, go this slow. 3, when you're lifting up one leg, the opposite glute is going to be firing. 5, turn the glute on. 6, if your low back is starting to hurt, lower your hips down just slightly. 9, 10, make sure the band stays stretched halfway. 1, push your heels into the ground, engage your glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, give a bigger stretch on the band, get those glute meats to fire as well. 9, last one, and 20. Excellent. You're going to keep the band on your knees. You're going to roll over onto your stomach into a low plank. We're going to go low plank to side plank. This time your hands can clasp together. You're on your elbows, lift up onto your toes. Feet should be wide. You're going to roll to the outside of your right foot, inside of your left foot, and hold this for 20 seconds. And breathe. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Good. Lay down on your side. I want you to stay up onto your elbow and push yourself up so that you're strong through the elbow. So we're not sinking in like that. Okay, so nice and tall, palms flat on the floor. Your knees are stacked together, your hands on top of your left hip. You're going to lift up your leg so that it comes up high. You're going to drop the knee so the knees touch. The foot stays up high. So you're internally rotating the femur, and then we're externally rotating. So the knee goes up high, touch your heels together. Bring it high, touch your knees, high, touch your ankles. Knees, high, ankles. 3, stay strong through the shoulder. 4, 5. You should feel this underneath your thumb, underneath your hip, at your hip. 7, 8, tighten up the abs a little bit. 9, 10, you've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. You should feel that in the side of the hip, your glute med. We're going to flip over to the other side, figure eight to the other side. So on your elbow, below your shoulder, knees are stacked, shoulders up nice and tall. Lift up your top leg. Internally rotate, externally rotate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one of the glutes, we're going to slide it down to the ankles and then lay onto your stomach. Your toes should be pointed so your shoelaces are on the floor, tops of the feet are on the floor. Hip bones are going to stay on the ground. The tops of the thighs are going to stay on the ground as well. I want you to squeeze your left butt cheek and lift your leg up from the hip, right? So the top of the leg is going to stay there, but we're not bending the knee at all. Leg stays straight. Squeeze the glute to lift the leg. Okay, we're going to do 5 all on one side. So lower it down. Left leg again comes up. For 4, hold 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift. 4, 3, 2, 2. Lower, lift. 4, 3, 2, 3, lower, lift. 4, 3, 2, 4, lower, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 5. Good. And then shake that out. Other side. So squeezing the right glut. What you're going to try to do is not push down through the left foot, okay? So you're not compensating. Both hip bones are equally pressured onto the ground. Lower it down. Lift, 4, 3, 2, 2, lower. Lift, 4, 3, 2, 3, lower. Lift, 4, 3, 2, 4, lower. Lift, last one, 4, 3, 2, and 5. Okay, we're going to finish with 3 ab exercises. So take the band off of your ankles. We're back into a low plank. We're going to do knee to elbow, and it's knee to same elbow. So what it looks like, you can have your palms down or you can have them clasped together, a little bit more supportive if you clasp them together. You're up onto your knees, or up onto your toes, sorry. You're going to bring your left knee towards your left elbow and bring it back. Okay, so we have 10 of these. So get 1, it's slow, 2, pause when you get up to your elbow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, stretch out your abs. You can go into a Sphinx pose, push your elbows into the ground, lift your chest up as much as you can. If you feel any low back pain with that exercise, either stay in a low plank or lift your bum up quite high. You can pike it. That's totally fine. If you don't feel any low back pain, then bring your bum back down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, 2 more. Heel drops or scissors. So this one we're going to work upper back as well, upper abs, sorry, as well. So your legs are going to go up into the air. Hands go behind your head. Lift your upper body up and try to keep your elbows wide. So we're stretching out the chest. Now don't pull in your neck like that. It's holding, cradling your neck to support your neck as you use your upper abdominals to keep your upper torso off the ground. Okay, so easier one is you bend the knees. We hinge from the hip and you lower down. As one comes up, the other one goes down. If you want to make that harder, all you're doing, exact same motion, but you're extending the legs. So knees are either partially bent or fully straight. Okay, we've got 20 of these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull the pelvic floor up. 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Place, we're going to give a little bit of a stretch here. So you're going to place your right ankle over top of your left knee. Okay, take your left hand and place it on the floor beside you. Now, you don't have to go all the way up. You can do a partial crunch. We're going to take the right elbow, crunch your right obliques, and twist and try to reach up towards the left knee. I can't get there. That's totally fine. You're just trying to make that intention and then come back. Okay, so you're going to exhale as you go. 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Place the right ankle over top of the left knee. Right hand goes out to the side. Reach the left elbow towards the right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your arms and legs down to the floor. Bring your arms above your head. We're going to do one side stretch here. So I want your legs to go over to the right and place your left ankle over top of your right. And then pull your arms over to the right, grabbing onto your left wrist and pulling it out. Okay, so you're getting a stretch through the side waist. So you look like a half moon or a banana on the floor. Good. Bring everything back to center and then over to the left. So now your right leg is going to be stacked on top of your left. Putting your upper torso to the left. And turn to the dog. And then you pull the right wrist with your left hand. Good. Bring everything back to center. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And you are free to stay and do any other stretch that you like in your routine.